who won't be diagnosed properly for especially with dementia or Alzheimer's disease. They
Yep.
don't they've refused to get help out there or refused to get treatment.
And then obviously it leads to other serious things like drug addiction or alcohol because they're trying to kill the pain. And that's kind of like how it ran. Well, for me, I had to have surgery because I got hurt in Afghanistan, but, I never knew about addiction until they gave me narcotics every day for 2 years straight. And so for me, that kind of ran into addiction, but it made me feel good. You understand? I was taking it and I didn't realize how bad it was, but I knew that it made me feel better, and I wasn't allowing all these other issues in my life to hold me down. It was a really rough time for me, and so I don't know, man. It took a lot of work to get where I'm at, and now I just solely dedicate my entire life now just to help others and make sure others inspire and others are successful. And so that's my goal, is to write as many books and as many programs as I can to help people be successful. If you're successful, I'm successful, and that's my passion.
I agree. And I want to mention something too, that this message is brought to you by Coca-Cola, Marlboro, Pepsi, and also with Macy's, Target, and Home Depot. This message is brought to you by these organizations, and we and AT&T too as well. So we appreciate this. So we just want to do a plug in for that, because this is what we do here on this program. We don't go commercial break. We just do the plugs, and we just bypass the commercials. So that's what we do here. So, but anyway, we do have these companies out here as well as HP, and also we do have Cadillac too as well. We mentioned Cadillac and Ford and Chevrolet and Nissan. So I mean, this is what we do on this program. This is how we do what we're doing, and we love it. This is our 10th year of being on the air, and we love talking to people who have a story needs to be told without the without the phony fake news out there in the media. I mean, this is a problem. This is a big problem we're facing too as well with mainstream media, because all they have all they're doing right now is pushing out this impeachment agenda, and I'm tired of it. So that's why I changed our platform this morning to talk about, there's light, there's inspiration for people beyond this election. So there you go.
Yeah. I mean, you're right, though. I mean, the fake news is terrible out here. It's giving everybody a bad name. It's lying about everything.
Yeah.
Not even telling the truth. They're taking their agenda and they're pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. This is what I told somebody the other day. When we were kids growing up, the only time we ever cared about the news was if it was on TV, or we saw our grandparents or our parents watching the news.
Right.
But now you got 15, 16, 17-year-olds got on Facebook and Instagram, and all that fake news is popping up on their screen. Man just got shot unarmed. Bam. That's all they see. And then you find out
it's called murder mayhem.
Later that it was fake.
That's called murder mayhem. It's called murder mayhem, and I don't even call I call the info dude or the info bear. I don't even call them journalists anymore. I call the info dude or the info bear. Is it male or a female? The info dude or the info bear. It's like David. I call him David Meal. I call him David Meal. The ABC David Muir. David Neal or George Stephanopoulos or George Step on Us is what he does. He steps on us. That's what he does. And that's a problem here that we're seeing. And also, one thing too we want to mention, that they're talking about veterans, but they're talking about these giving the charity to these organizations like the Win and Wear Project, who have stole money from these are ministers who actually took money, and only 1/3 of that money goes to the veterans. 1/3 of it. The rest of it goes to administrations.
I've heard that. I used to have a kind of a different idea with that. One, it was that, I looked into that research, and I think they were paying their staff a buku of money.
Yeah.
But then I was kind of like, anybody that's ever been through the Wounded Warrior Project never, didn't get the help that they needed. So I was kind of looking at like, okay, trying to trying to justify it a little bit because that's Gary Sinise, right? That's part of that's a program that he actually part of the Gary Sinise Foundation that they actually support. I think he's a sponsor for them, so I try to give them some credit because of all the work they've done, the thousands and thousands and thousands of veterans they've helped. So I try to put a price tag on that. But again, like you said, that's a lot of money that's getting put to the side or getting paid out. So it's kind of,
and
fair for me. But
and guess what? Gary Sinise only got 1/3 of that money too. By the way, he only got 1/3 of what he was supposed to get paid by the sponsor. Yeah, he's only got 1/3, and he's suing the Wounded Warrior Project right now. He's taking his foundation and suing them right now. And this has been going on for 5 years. And where's the phony fake news on this story? I don't hear about this anywhere on NBC, MSNBC. I don't hear this on CNN. I don't hear about this at all. I don't hear this on Alphabet News or CBS, ABC. Is what I call Alphabet News. You don't hear about this.
Prime example right now. So I had a bunch of my friends. Did you hear about what was going on in Virginia?
Recap this. Go ahead.
Okay. So the governor of Virginia is literally trying to talk about taking away guns from law-abiding citizens in Virginia. He even threatened to take the National Guard and the police to go door to door to take people's guns. So what happened was
Marshall, yeah.
A bunch of patriots, a bunch of veterans, a bunch of American-loving, just people, black, white, brown, all kinds of different Americans, went to this rally in Virginia. Thousands and thousands of them stood out there, raising awareness, trying to show that they stand for the Second Amendment. And the damn news was going around talking about, it's going to be another Charlottesville. It's a bunch of racist people out there.
Yeah.
And there was black people on the radio talking about, what are they talking about? I'm black. I'm not a skinhead. I'm here. I mean, the news is destroying our country.
Oh, absolutely.